Alrighty, well, without further ado, we are ready to get started here. Fantastico. So, yes, as you can see, as illustrated on the board, we are hunting the antelope once again. So, back to level 1, tried a level 2 lion, and that was a mistake. I think partially had some lovely feedback from Erluza, who watches the channel fairly often. And I think a mistake I made was trying to go in with someone doing Fist and Tooth when they had 0 strength or accuracy mods. And when the other folks got taken out and he was one of the only guys left, he had no chance of hitting. So, yeah, I think that was a bit of a mistake. And I made a new weapon this time, the counterweight axe. Don't have it modeled yet, but excited to try it out for show. KDM, don't have ATO, so gonna wait. Yeah, super fair. KDM is so freaking cool. I had my eyes on it from a distance for a very long time, but it is a blast. Definitely kind of coming to terms with how brutal it can be, but a lot of fun. And specifically the random brutality, I should say. But all in good fun for sure. Okay, well, let us do the hunt and get things started here. For anyone joining for the very first time, this is Cam from the Brother Slim. I am doing a little Kingdom Death solo journey, a People of the Lantern campaign with some Stormlight Archive kind of Cosmere vibes thrown in. Just some little homebrew shiznaz every now and then. Me and my dearest friends play Aeon Trespass Odyssey as well. And yes, these games are so much fun. Okay, I do believe things are all set now. So let's nominate. Who do we have with the spear? That's going to be a Shone. Let us see what we get. Devoured grounds. The stone-faced ground is littered with the leavings of ravenous, passing beasts. Half-eaten acanthus plants are strewn everywhere. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, the survivors may skip the next hunt space. Otherwise, roll on a random event. So I don't think any of my survivors have any understanding because they're all just fresh newbies. So random roll, we go. Random Brutality was my gym teacher's name. Fantastic. I'm picturing some critical wound via dodgeball for sure. Okay, where'd that random table get to? There we go. Alrighty, 87. Weeping Faces. That's been me the last couple of Lantern years. Water flows from the eyes of the surrounding stone faces, gathering in a small pool. Any survivor may consume from the pool and roll 1d10. If they have 3+ understanding, which we don't, add 2 to the roll. Insane survivors are inconsolable. They lay on the ground, sobbing heavily. If any survivor is insane, roll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. Okay, well. I think we're going to have to roll on this for sure, as one person is sobbing, but that's okay. Who is sobbing? That is going to be Vin, who's sobbing. And the monster is screaming into a little one. There we go. And part. Perfect. So let us nominate. Let's nominate not Shone. Is she actually the one that's let's just take one quick look. Oh, it's a Shone that's oh no, it's not. Cow? Oh, he should actually be on the spear. That's too late though. Oh well. I was incorrect. Who's got that? Let's see. Cal is inconsolable. He's crying. Okay, so let's nominate a Shone. Rolling on this table. Getting a 6. Refreshing. And that's it. Well, let's roll again. Let's do pattern. 9. 9. The water is invigorating. Gain a speed token. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, pattern gaining a speed token. We'll have to see it. Temporary +1. Awesome, awesome. Well, let's do... I think that's it. Let's move on. So before we move on, we need to roll another random draw here. Getting 29. Back we go. Definitely impressed with this ginormous D100 table. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. Dark Blacksmith. The survivors cross paths with a tall, unnaturally thin man in a hooded robe. Where his feet strike the ground, sparks illuminate his path. Each survivor with +3 courage, which is none of us, may give him one piece of gear from their gear grid and roll on the table. If they have the honorable disorder, add 3 to the roll. Okay, so we can't do nothing there. That's too bad. That looks like an interesting one. Gonna try and not spoil that table for the future, but that's okay. That's cool. And so forward we go. Let's nominate Vin with the bow here and roll on the random table. Getting 57. And 57. Gorm's laughter. The rhythmic wail of a Gorm's laughter reaches the survivors, filling them with fear. The cackling follows the survivors, tormenting them until they reach their quarry. Place a token on every hunt board space between the survivors and the quarry. When the survivors move into a space with a token, remove it, and all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. Ew. Gross. Well, I think let's just do... Let's see, is it the next one or is it the one that they're on? Between them and their quarry. Yeah, because I think this would get resolved afterwards, so let's do doop, doop, doop. And then we would scooch up, take a random brain event damage to everybody, which is gross. Luckily, just level 1. And so instantly gaining a heavy wound, which is kind of a bummer. Heavy wound, also a bummer. Heavy wound, and then Vin, who's insane. This goes down to 2 insanity. Okay, well, fun. And this one is going to be, we'll nominate pattern next. Carpet of ticks. Gross. The ground is covered with a carpet of huge, writhing ticks. Each survivor must try to fend off the swarm. Roll 1d10 and add your hunt experience to the result. On the result of a 6+, you successfully... I guess let's just roll ahead and see what happens here. Okay, so each one, let's go with Shone first. Getting a 6. Awesome. And then we have Vin with bow, getting a 4. She fails. Ticks make you sick. Reduce your survival to 0. Roll 1d10. On result of 8+, suffer 1 permanent minus strength. That doesn't sound very fun. I'm just going to double check the understanding here. Or hunt experience. Yeah, that's none. So we're looking for beneath an 8. Good. Losing survival does really suck, though. Survival reduced to 0. That really stinks. And then next up, nice. That would be for, I should have said it already, but that's okay. That's for pattern. Oh no, sorry, pattern is that one there. So that would have been Cal, and then for pattern. Alas, I don't think pattern has any going for him here either. Any hunt experience? Nope. One understanding though. And then we want a 7. Nice. So pattern does lose survival also, which stinks. That's okay. So we'll scoot forward. Everyone takes brain event damage, but can't roll on the serious injury table. So that is what it is. Don't mind me throwing dice. And then we get to fight the boss. So I mean, that could have been a lot better, but I'm sure it could have been worse too. I think the last actual like substantial hunt phase I had went in with 4 brand new survivors, just like tonight. However, all of them went through the fight and gained 2 or 3 disorders apiece, or went through the hunt phase gaining 2, I think, and it was horrendous. So this one's better than that, at least. Okay, scooch. There we go. Okay, perfecto. Let's move that over just a touch. Scoop this down. Yeah. get into position. So we'll move the screaming antelope there. And as far as splitting the survivors up here, let's go ahead and do. Let's see, I think they're both going to be off the map from things are currently looking. Let's scoot that back a little bit. Nice. Just a little bit more view of the map there. Let's go ahead and have Ishone and there we go. That'll be Vin. And then over on the opposite side, we'll have Cal. And it's a lady model, but that's okay. And Pattern there. Not called Kingdom Tickle Monster, indeed. Although that'd be a very fun spin-off. And there's definitely enough hands involved for it. Don't get attached. Yeah, I made that mistake early on. I told myself not to get attached to anybody. And then I was very fond of a secret fighting art that someone got, being able to drop terrain down on the board for ranged people to climb on and have more range than extra strength or accuracy or something. And loved the combo for a couple of fights, and then they died, and I was like, oh man, I told myself I wasn't going to let this happen. But it definitely did. Okay, well, let's hop to it here with the Antelope's first turn. Back kick. I think this is a new one for me at least. In blind spot in range, closest threat in range, no target graze. So I don't think anyone is going to be in range, so graze it shall be. Because what is the movement? 6 or 7, I think? 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to be too far. Alrighty, Roo. Graze. What was it again? I think it eats stuff. Boom moves to the closest to this plant and ends its turn. If the monster is on or adjacent to the plant, archive the terrain and heal 1 wound. Oh, closest one is going to be Boop. And we'll archive that bad boy. And that is that. Bringing it to our turn. So I think every single time I've just tried to clear the board of the acanthus plants first. And that's worked out well for me so far. So I think we're probably going to try and continue that. Let's see. 6, that's going to be too far. Well, let's start moving and see what happens, I guess. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think you do have a ranged weapon there. I do believe. This is Cal for tonight. Yes, Bone Darts. Bone Darts, so range 6. Are you in range? Just out of range, so never mind there. Let's go ahead and do Pattern then. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Pattern, I think, does have a weapon that should be able to connect. The Vespertine Bow, range 9. As long as we do the thingamajig. Yes, so let's see. Let us see if we can connect. So before, I had a pretty sweet setup with a Vespertine Bow where the person using it had a bunch of extra strength. Which is no longer the case. Yeah, they had extra strength but negative accuracy, and it worked so well with the Vespertine Bow. So this is using it new to me. So let's just see. So we're gonna do. Gonna give it slow and +4 accuracy just because it needs to get that additional range to be able to hit. And let's see. So we're hitting on 2s, which is pretty crazy. So we do connect. And we connect with the giant mouth. Very, very nice. If attacking with a melee weapon and the wound roll of this location is 1 or 2, the monster consumes your weapon. So we don't need to worry about that because we are very far away. But let us see. So we basically need because I don't think this person has any extra strength. No, it would have been noted there. Oh no, so +1. And we're needing to hit a. So we need a 7 on the die. Oh, show me your critical. Your critical. Fantastic. So we gain a random Screaming Antelope resource. Let's go ahead and grab that right now. Pelts. Awesome. We love to see it. Kind of looks like a sandworm mouth on the camera there. Cool, cool. Cool. Well, we like that. So we'll get rid of an AI card. And persistent injury, vomit blood. Whenever the monster collides with a survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Well, I mean, cool. Nice. Well, that was good. That was good. Yes, we'll stick that up there. Just hopefully not forget about it. Let's shuffle it down a little closer actually, so I can see. And so let's us see. For Vin, I think let's just maybe go ahead and get that acanthus out of the way for you. But let's check your loadout. Keket bow. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus. Yeah, so Vin is going to scoot up here and loot the acanthus. Getting a 6 on the die. Find something tasty and consume it. Gain +1 survival. We love to see that because she had her survival drop down to 0. So nice. We shall definitely take that. Awesome. And for Ishone here, what gear do you have again? So you have the spear and bone darts too. So do we want to loot the corpse? What came with the corpse again? That does sound pretty nice too. Maybe let's start things off slow and let's loot that corpse here. So, how do we want to do this as far as movement goes? Let's go just there. Oh no, sorry. Let's go to there, and then let's loot the corpse. 9, 9. And so, gain 3 insanity and 1 skull basic resource. Awesome. 2, 3. And I'm just going to add that skull resource here. Awesome. Alrighty, Rue, that is our full turn. So back to the Lope we go. So bite, closest survivor in field of view. That's going to be Vin, our savior. So, and there we go. And 1 speed, accuracy of 2+. Does Vin have any? Let's see. Vin does have 1 evasion. So 1 dice hitting on 3. That will absolutely connect. And 2 damage. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. 2 damage to Zibote. Bring it down to 0 armor. And gaining a bleeding token. Just getting crunched. Okay. Well. Let's see here. Let us see here indeed. I think it makes sense to probably engage with the spear, methinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so let's get you over here. And then looting the acanthus. Just wanting it off the board. Nice, getting an 8, which is fresh acanthus. Fantastic. We'll add that really quick. Strange, fresh acanthus. Awesome. Okay, so that's her turn. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be let's do that. Let's go down here. And because of the range 2 with the King Spear, can attack, which is nifty. And in the case of this person, all right, so that's going to be just mundane. So 2 dice hitting on 6s. Oh, what are the chances? 2 lantern 10s, so 2 perfect hits. I don't think there's any bonuses for perfect hits on this character. Just because once again they're super newbies and don't have anything else going for them yet. But let's see. So we get 2 hits. 1 being the restless flank and the restless muzzle. So reflex turns to face the attacker. If you with the clever shields, get +2 luck. Well, let's do this one first. Okay, and strength here. We do have some strength, which is nice. So +3. So we need a 5 to connect. Oh, getting a 4, that's too bad. And then on to the next one. Again, needing 5. Oh, getting a 4 again. 2 perfect hits to 2 perfect misses, alas. Reflex turns to face the attacker. Already, I guess we can turn it that way. And put that there. Okay. So that is gone. go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Getting there. Going to loop this, getting it off the board for an 8. I think an 8 was at the. Nice. Fresh account this one once again. There we go. And I think once again, just gonna do the same thing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Would have never get there anyways. And we'll do a roll. 2. I don't think a 2 is going to be very good. Let's see here. 1 or 2. Something bites you. Suffer 1 arm damage. Archive the terrain. Ouchie kibbles. And that is on pattern. Taking an arm damage. Doesn't even have any armor. Oopsies. So that's a light wound. And with that, that's going to bring us back to the monster's turn. There is one more Acanthus on the board. I don't know if it's going to be worth going for, but we shall see. Okay, monster's turn. Crush and devour. That sounds fun. Closest threat in field of view in range. That's going to be Shone in front. Move and devour target. Ooh, 2 speed, 2+. I think becoming 4+ because of this character. Yeah. Okay, so 2 speed, 4+. Ouch. Yeah, those are both going to connect. Do I want to spend a survival? I guess it doesn't really matter. They're going to be gobbled up anyways. Yes, so they are going to be gobbled. No. So when you gain this, remove your survivor from the board and place them on this card. Then crush and devour. Fun times. Well, let's go ahead and do that. So you are off the board inside a big set of choppers, and let's pull out crush, kill, devour here. What page are you on? Crush and devour 119. Crush and devour. Always love showcasing the art in this book. It's so dark and creepy, but it's so cool at the same time. Okay, you are masticated. Roll a d10. 8. So 2 was very weird there. 8. With a burst of ferocity, you fight back. Roll 1d10 on the table below. Onto the table below. Who do you appreciate? Okay, fantastic. You are suddenly bitten by a pulsing organ. You tear it free. The monster suffers 1 wound. Gain a second heart strange resource and regurgitate. Suffer 1 damage to the arm location. That could not have gone better. Amazing. So we deal a wound. We gain the second heart, which is the second time we've gotten the second heart, which is pretty cool. And it was strange, if I do believe. Second heart. Awesome. There we go. And 1 damage to the arm. Back to Shone. Taking an arm damage. And regurgitate. Let's go ahead and put you in the blind spot, because why not? Or you know what? Let's just stick you in the grass. That sounds good. Just to have minus or +4 evasion, which is pretty wild. Okay, now this one, we would love another 8 or higher on would be nice. The regurgitate table. Okay, 6. That can't be that bad, right? Covered in vomit but alive, you're knocked down and gain 1 insanity. Heck yeah, we'll take that. Nice. That was far better than the last time I got gobbled up. Last time I lost an arm and I was in there for a long time just getting ground by molars. I feel like this little image is just the perfect image of gaining insanity after getting out of there. That's awful. Okay, well, you know what? All things considered, that was a pretty great turn, yeah. Already Rue. Well, so we got 1 more Acanthus. And it would be nice. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We're going to do that. So let's go over there. Loop the Acanthus with pattern. Getting a 6. And a 6 is something tasty. Gaining a survival. That is wonderful. Because they were also at a survival. There we go. So we got the Acanthus all off the board and got some good stuff. That's awesome. And let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, they only need to get to here, which is pretty cool. And let's go ahead and swing a brand new weapon here. This is going to be not Vin. This is Cal. The counterweight axe. Let's see what shows up there. Ta-da! One thing I'm thinking about doing, I saw someone else do it online, is have this app like screen shared to the streaming software, just so it's something that's like visible to folks watching at all times. I think I want to figure it out for one of the coming weeks because it sounds more engaging actually seeing things change rather than it being just some dude online playing with his phone. Okay, but back to the exciting new weapon. So 2 dice hitting on any benefits there? Nope. Hitting on 6s. Oh, that's disappointing. But that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Shone here with the King Spear. And Ishone with the King Spear is also going to be hitting on 6s. Oh, 2 near misses. Cool. I'll definitely see if I can get that situated for next time. Then I think it'll be really easy. I just gotta obviously change the size of the camera, which will be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be super easy. Unlike hitting this guy this turn, apparently. Ooh, one thing I actually forgot. I forgot to draw a tactics card. Let's do that quick. Diversion. Diversion tactics. Haven't seen this one yet. What does it do? What does it all mean? Once per attack, before hit location dice are rolled, any standing survivor who is adjacent to the monster and not being attacked may spend 1 survival to cancel a hit. Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. That's way better than the only other one I've seen so far. I've always gotten the one where it's like a flying V formation. Excuse me. Okay, well. We do have one more survivor. And it is Vin, our savior. Let's go ahead and do. I probably should have done this right away. I always forget about the clawhead arrows. Let's do that. So 1 speed hitting on a 6+. Nice. This is the first time that clawhead arrow is connected, and I feel like quite some time. Fantastic. So -1 evasion token. Let's grab that from the monster. Nice. -1 evasion. We love to see that. And 7 strength on this. So, well, if we get a crit fail, we miss, and that's it. Nice. I should have drawn the card first here. That's okay. Wound. Your blow clips a screaming antelope's shoulder and it jumps back. Turn to face the attacker. Then, without turning, move the monster 1 space directly away. Cool. So, doot. There we go. And AI card into the wound stack. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, well, that was cool. Very cool indeed. And that was everyone's turn for this round. So let's go ahead and see what the antelope is going to do this time. Chow down. If there are no Acanthus plants on the showdown board, discard Chow down and perform basic action. That is what we're going to do because we got rid of them all. So basic action. Closest knockdown, survivor in range. No one's knocked down. No target. Is going to be Graze in that case. Interesting. If there are no Acanthus plants on the showdown board, instead full move forward in a straight line. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting to there. And that does make trample happen. When the survivor when the monster collides with a survivor, they suffer damage equal to the monster's level to a random hit location. And that is going to be on count here to the Chestykins. Body goes down to 0 armor. However, we do also have the Vomit Blood. Whenever the monster collides with a survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Gaining 5 insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Cool. I just want to check out the rule on collide quick, just to see if they get knocked down or what happens here. And I've decided recently to switch from looking at all the rules in the rulebook, which like it does work quite good. I like the index/glossary at the back, but the living glossary online is just so much quicker. Okay, monster ends its movement on survivor. Collision. So not collides, but call. are knocked down, so oop, they don't get displaced though. So that's something, but they are knocked down, and they shall get up again. Indeed, that does bring us to our turn though, which is nice. So let's see. Some folks still have survival, and I think we want to spend it to get our dear friend here up. So Cal's the one that got knocked down. What about Shone? Let's go ahead with Shone, and you do have a rawhide armor too, so encouraging to get them back up. And on a 7, they don't spend any, which is nice, and we'll get you back up there. Very, very nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our melee folks first, in which case, let's go. Trying to be tactical in which direction they're going to be. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's just do 3 because of the range again. I think that'll be a good spot. Already Rue with Cal here. Loadout is going to be 2 dice, 6 plus for with the Shone. Nope. Who am I doing it with first here? Yes, gonna go with Cal first, which is the counter attacks. 2 dice, 6 plus, 5 plus actually, because of being in the blind spot. So we get 1 hit, and we connect with Restless Chest. Critical wound chance would be nice too. What are those? Reach. And perfect hit, which we're not going to have here. So we just got a whole bunch of strength here, so we're adding 5 to this result. Nice, so we definitely wound. That is nice. Oh, dang. That's okay. So we'll add another card to the wound stack, and my gambit did not pay off. I was hoping that it was going to move. It was just going to move in a straight line, but it did not. So it's going to turn to face the attacker and move forward in a straight line. In which case, you get knocked down again and suffer a random wound here. Oh, the body again. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. So dang, we if we had waited with a Shone, they would have been able to attack with your spear, but that is too bad. And so for Cal here, take a light wound on the body. And let's see about pattern. I think we're gonna go ahead and use the let's go ahead and use the cat eye circlet here to reveal the next 3 hit locations coming up, which are the palette, furry tail, and restless ear. So there's a failure response, a normal strike, and a critical wound there. Let's go ahead and just keep it like that. I think that'll be good. And lean in with, oh dang, the cat bow's too far away. Oh, I should have done that maybe the other way around. Shoni does have a bunch of survival though. So what is the range on? Oh no, Shoni doesn't have that. Vin has that, and Vin has like no survival, I think. She does have 1. I don't know if that's worth using though. Plus 2 accuracy, and the range is 6, so that's too far. Is there anything else that she can do this turn? Ride headbands. Top 2 AI, so that's not going to matter now. I should have done that instead. Let's see. Oh, never mind. No, I was looking at the wrong miniatures. Oh, that's nice. Let's just move you to there. Just the 1 space. And the Bow Lady, Vin, is in a really good spot. So let's go ahead and roll 2 dice, hitting on. Oopsies, throwing dice premature. On 6s. Ouch. 1 and 2 is not going to cut it. Yeah, it's too bad. Alas, too bad. That does bring it back to... Oh, actually, before we get all the way back, Shone does have bone darts, which are in range. So 1 dart hitting on a 6. Ugh, alas, went off. Such a tease. Such a tease. Let's go ahead and draw another AI card in that case. Bolt. Sounds fun. Closest knockdown survivor, we do have 1 of those. So let's go ahead and do it. Move and attack target. So 1 speed. Go. Which, technically speaking, let's just turn it that way. And there we go. And for Cal, you don't have any evasion or anything, so this is just going to be 1 speed, 2 plus. Yes, that definitely connects for a single damage to the noggin. Head goes down to 0 armor. Okay, and move Screaming Antelope away in a straight line from all survivors. Well, that's just going to be a simple turn this way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting to there. There we go. There we go. Okay, and well, that brings it back to our turn. It's pretty far away. You get to stand up though, so that's nice. Let's see. So you are going to be okay here, I think. You're going to be too far. That's all right though. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with that, let's go ahead and attack with the counterweight axe once more. So 2 dice hitting on 5s. Get that out of the way. Nice. Very nice. Alrighty, and we know we've got 2 pretty good cards here. So the Restless Ear and the Furry Tail. Let's go ahead and attack the tail first, and we're adding 5 to the results, which is fantastical. Ooh, getting a critical. Fantastic. So we gain another Screaming Antelope resource. Shankbone. Awesome. Stick that down there. And critical wounds. Antelope is off balance, and it gains a minus accuracy token. Sweet. Well, I feel like this is going very nice. I like it very much. Awesome. So we get rid of another AI into the wound stack. That is nice. And let's see about the Restless Ear. So once again, adding 5 to the results. 7. I think that's 1 shy. It's 8, correct? Yes, it is 8. Yeah, accuracy. That's okay though. Okay, cool. So discard that one. We get the 1 wound. We're getting there though. We are getting there. I was kind of hoping it was going to charge back this way, then I could attack again, but that's all right. That's the way she goes. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is the range on the bone darts? Range is 6. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And for Shone here, 1 dice hitting on 6. 7 salty sailors will do it. And let's see. Palette. As far as the strength here, we are adding 3, which is nice. Nice. So we'll definitely wound. And we don't need to worry about a fail response. So that is good too. Just going to shuffle up the AI discard pile here. This is going so much better than the last couple of fights. Oh, I'm loving it. Hopefully that's not famous last words or horrible jinxings here, but we shall see. Okay, and there we go. That is cool. Cool. I think I'm gonna play a little safe and once again use the not catgut bow, the whatchamacall cat eye circlets. And draw some stuff here. Giant teeth, super dense. If the attacker hits with a frail weapon, it is damaged. That's not lovely. -2 toughness to this hit location. That's pretty cool. And furry throat once more. Let's put giant tongue on top, furry throat, and then giant teeth on the bottom. Okay, and so for Vin here, catgut bow. Oh, I think you're probably going to be just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is too far. That is too far. But we could dash if we want to. Is that worthwhile? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won't be able to loot that. Let's do it. Let's go up to here. And then we're going to dash to be able to use the bow once more. So 2 dice hitting on 6s. And before I go to that, let's just go ahead and see if she gets that back. She does. That's nice. Very, very nice indeed. So we get a perfect hit, and we are connecting with, once again, the giant tongue. And to wound, we basically cannot wound, which is nice. Fantastic. So we wound the giant tongue, get another AI card gone. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, and then that is going to bring us to the antelope's turn once more. Don't mind me as I take a quick sip of a beverage. Just the quenchiest. Okay, back to the antelope. Bolt once more. Knockdown survivor in range. No one knocked down. Furthest threat in range. That is going to be the person that just moved into range. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One speed. Vin, do you have any evasion? You do have one. Nice. So a 7 will definitely hit. So you take a damage to the noggin. Head going down to 1 armor. And then full move the Screaming Antelope away in a straight line from all survivors. Well, I think it's just going to be up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is kind of poopy to the melee folks, but that's okay. I think this is going to be a ranged turn, shall we say. Let's see. Let us see. I guess we can see about looting some stuff here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bug patch is too far. Let's loot. Yeah, let's loot this first though. So we'll go here and we'll roll on the survivor corpse. Ooh, getting a critical. What this corpse got? What this corpse got? H10, 3 insanity, and a skull. Oh, is this the right thing? Oh, I think I did that earlier. Never mind. So that's not what they're gonna do. I should have taken that off earlier. Well, let's just quickly pull that back. And Cal, you do have bone darts. So let's go ahead and use the bone darts first. So 1 dice hitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect in range. So 6 plus. And an 8 is going to hit. Very, very cool. And so we get furry throat. 3 plus 3, or 3 plus 4 is not going to cut it with a 7. Just a near miss, which is too bad. It's all good though. And let's see. I'm going to keep you back here in case the antelope does move. Let's take a look here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is perfectly in range for the catgut bow. Let's go ahead and do that first. With Vin. So 2 dice hitting on 6s. Ooh, perfect hits and a second hit. We love to see it. So, ooh, giant teeth, the super dense, which we knew was coming, and the restless shank. This person does have +1 luck, which I've totally forgotten about. Well, let's go ahead and do. Doesn't really matter. Let's do the super dense first. Fishing for that critical on a 9. No, that's all right. And then this one, so just a normal card here for the restless shank. That will definitely be wound. We don't need to worry about the wound effects because it only affects folks in the blind spots, which is nice. So we do another wound. Ba ba ba. Cool. That is good. And then let's take a look at pattern. And I think I'm gonna risk it and not worry about the Can't I circle it? Let's. Oh, this is gonna be a risk because the Vespertine bow actually does have 4 speed. Let's do it. Why the heck not? So 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna be hitting on 5s. I feel like this isn't necessarily the tactically smart move, but it's a fun one, so that's cool. Nice. So that is gonna be 3 hits, and we connect with. Yeah, trap's definitely coming, coming soon. Maybe if we get it, we'll just call this trap fishing. Use restless back, restless hoof. Ah, there we go. Oh no, that's not it. That's just a different one. So gnarled horns and restless romp. Yeah, there's not many cards left in there. That trap card is coming up soon for sure. Alrighty. Well, oh, I drew one too many. Oopsies. Well, let's just put that one back. My bad. Okay, well, let's just do, I think in order here sounds good. Let's just do this. Restless back. So the trade-off with the Vespertine bow is very little strength. So we need 7s on the die to actually wound. Oh, fantastic. We crit the back. Would love to do the Bane Spine Breaker move. Critical wound, persistent injury, crushed spine as arrow launches it directly in there. Super cool. Sickening crunch indeed. Affects some AI cards, so we'll leave that right there. And we shall see what it be and what it do. Super cool. Restless is going to be a miss. And there is a fail response there before I put that away. It's a melee weapon one. Never mind. Okay, and once again, 7 on the die. Oh, a 6. That's too bad. And we're not adjacent, so that's fine too. Yeah, the crit! I gotta say, critting in this game is a freaking blast. This and Aeon Trespass have a really fun crit system. ATOs is harder to crit though, so it's very annoying when you get the crit chance but you don't actually hit. Yeah, I love crits are fun. They're very fun. I experimented with a bit of a luck builds with the Fist and Tooth character, and I might go back to that, but I kind of struggled with Fist and Teeth, so we shall see. We shall see. Okay, well that was pretty awesome. Good turn indeed. And we only have a single AI card left, not including the basic action. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and draw the basic action. Bolt. This one's come up many a time. Knockdown survivor is going to be a no. Furthest threat in range. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll be you. So there we go. And going to be targeting pattern. 1 dice. Hitting on a 2+. Yes, 1 random damage to the booties. Which is going to be a light wound. And then moving straight away from survivors. I think let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alrighty, Ryu. Well, let's see if we can get these 2 wounds in. I think first things first, gonna play this one smart, and we'll use the Cat-Eye Circlet. And draw these 3 cards. Oh man, getting so low in this deck, and it's not here yet. My goodness. Frantically attacks everyone around. Turn the monster face of the attacker in full. Move forward in a straight line. Okay, you know what? Cool. Let's do that. I think that'll be good. And going to... What is the range here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, dang. So you've done that. Let's go ahead and do what I was just about to do before. So, perfect. So just in range, and this is going to be then 2 dice hitting on 6s. Nice. So that is 2 hits, 1 perfect hit, but nothing really matters there currently. Alrighty, so we want to try and hit Ferocious Spasm first, just so the effect doesn't attack anyone nearby. Oh, we critical! Fantastic. There's no crit effect, but that is still nice. And there we go. So we get rid of that. And Zone of Death. See on the card there. It's not going to come into play because there's no one within range of it, which is good. And then, let's see, this could be the last one. Restless Rump. 2! That is going to be a miss, but that's okay. We got a lot of other folks to go. Turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward. Oh, away. I thought it said face the attacker. That's too bad. So they are facing away, and they're just going to full move. Dang it. It's going to run so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right to the very end of the map. And I don't know if anyone can get there, but we'll see what we can do. So if you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it. You're gonna dash, and on a 6 you keep your survival. You do. That's awesome. And then bone darts with Shone here. So hitting on a 6. Ah, alas, that's too bad. And I don't think anyone else is going to be able to get close, so that's okay. Let's just go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to there. And that's going to be our turn. So we just have the basic action left. So let's go ahead and play that out. It's going to graze. There's none of those left. We'll move forward in a straight line. Well, that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to that corner. So it's just gonna give us the runaround here. Fine. Well, let's see. Try and dash again. Keeping the survival nice and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing! We can actually get within melee with with a spear. That's fantastic. So king spear, 2 dice, hitting on 5s. Nice, we got the 2 hits. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna finally be the trap. Delicate inverted knee, restless eye. Oh my goodness, we must select this one first. That we shall do. Screaming animals' massive eyes glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, cancel all hits on their attack. Otherwise, the attacker suffers 1 grade damage. Oh, I think Shoni might be insane. Oh, and Shoni is definitely insane. Cancel all hits and end the attack. Bugger. That's too bad. That could have been a super cool thing there, but alas, it's not meant to be. So, with the 3 cards we have in the deck, how many of those? Which one is the trap? Let's see. All we need to do is a single wound, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no matter what, you wouldn't be able to do anything. So let's just move you a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, are you within 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you are. Well, let's see if we can get if our luck continues to hold here. So, with pattern here, we're going to be using the Vespertine bow once more. However, we're going to use the slow effect of it to only take 1 attack with the extra range. Hitting on a 5, we do hit, and oh, we've literally gone through this whole deck. I really hope this is just it. Fingers crossed. Okay, let us see what happens. So we need a 7 on the dice. 7 up and we got it. Oh, 6. I'm nuts. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and do the Antelope's turn. So, closest knockdown survivor in range, graze. So it's just going to move forward in a straight line, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ending its turn. Well, now I think we need to do the smart thing with our 2 remaining cards. There is the trap. Let's go. What is the trap doing again? Doomed. All survivors are just the monster suffered 2 brain damage and knocked back. Biting on its teeth. Okay, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and get that gone. And we're going to use a bone darts. So hitting on a 6. That's what we're looking to do. We do hit. We draw the trap. Let's make it happen. So we'll reshuffle everything after. Screaming animal panics. It's Undermouth unleashing an inhuman wail. It bucks wildly and leaps into the air. Attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage, which is 0 and are knocked down. Lands on its belly and begins to slide on its teeth. That's a disgusting visual. I love it. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker. And move forward in a straight line. Collision. Random disorder. So luckily that's not going to happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right back into the corner. And we'll shuffle up the hit location. There we go. Ye old shuffle complete. And then we got some more actions to do here. So I think we need to do this first. And we're going to move to there just to hopefully make it a little easier. So 2 dice hitting on 4s with the Shoni. It should be. Let me just double check. Yes, hitting on 4s for being in the blind spot. Awesome. Oh, I still get 1 miss. But all we need is 1. Furry Throat. Let's see if we can do it. Adding 3 to the results. We get the final wound. Huzzah! Some Kingdom Death Redemption. That was a super smooth, manageable fight after the last 2, which were just just a tough go. Awesome. Well, let us clean this up a little bit and get some looty stuff. Yes. Survivors over there, along with the antelope. For anyone who hasn't seen, I tried to. I think it's probably the most generic little kit bash possible with the antelope, but added some. Is that gonna focus? Come on, there we go. Some gribbly tentacles in that mouth too, and then wanted like a flayed hide kind of look for the skin. Gotta say, especially for being like quite dated. I think I've said this every time I pick these minis up. Like for being older, they're freaking great. Okay, victory. 177 is I think down the page. Still have yet to come across overwhelming darkness. I'm curious what it be and what it do when we get there. Go screaming antelope. Also, need to paint this fella up before facing off against him. And I'm kind of nervous too, just with the increased difficulty and the lack of my good survivors, which is entirely my fault. I've killed all the good ones. Okay, victory. 1 hunt XP, 1 weapon proficiency level. I don't think anyone has any weapon proficiency to choose from, but we are victorious. Okay, complete showdown. Showdown was victorious. Advanced year. Yas. Cool. Awesome. Return and advance year. Sweet. Let's just go ahead and finish this up here first. Okay. And rewards. Level 1, 4 basic, 4 screaming antelope. Let's do the screaming first. The basic I'm just going to let the app handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pelt, shankbone, pelt, and spiral horn. Moans balefully when blown. Coarse and warm. Strangely jointed. Good stuff. So yeah, bunch of resources. That's pretty fantastic. Let's see. Does it let me do a random here? No, doesn't look like it. I guess I'll have to draw those anyways then. Just gonna give this deck just a quick shuffle. One, two, three, four. Put that up there. And for the basic ones, we get a monster bone, a perfect organ, very cool. Triple question mark. Looks like the gribbliest chicken leg imaginable. And a monster hide. Cool. Well, I think we just got kitted up with a bunch of cool stuff. That's for sure. Okay. Well, I'm just going to log these resources first, just so that's done and out of the way. So we do get a triple question mark. Wherever that got up to. Yes. So we got you. A monster hide. Monster bone. And a perfect organ, which we have 2 now, which is pretty crazy. And then screaming antelope. Let's see, I think there's the 2 pelts, 2 shank bones, 2 pelts, 2 shank bones, and a spiral horn. Awesome. There we go. That is sweet. So we got the goods. We don't have any. Let's just take a look at those returning survivors. Yeah, so 100 experience, 1 understanding. Yeah, so no weapon proficiency to worry about there, which is kind of good. I said at the beginning I was in a rush getting home today, and I didn't kit them out or pick the survivors kitted out quite as I was hoping to. So I'll be able to redo that, which is nice, and not have to worry about being locked into a proficiency. Okay, well. Onwards to the settlement phase. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So let's put that there. So did make the weapon crafter last time, which was pretty sweet. And I am stoked on that axe. I do kind of want to see if I can innovate and make the leather crafter, something like that. I might see about doing that. Okay, so survivors return. That's good. Update timeline. Let's go ahead and draw the settlement event card. Let's see what we get. Triathlon of Death. The settlement engages in a game of skill. Each player nominates a different survivor. Every nominated survivor determines their score for each possible event. Survivor's score determines their place. If the settlement only has one survivor, do not roll. They realize that they've been competing against themselves and they gain 3 insanity, a random disorder, and the last man standing fighting art. Interesting. Every nominated survivor gains their score for each possible contest. Okay, cool. So I just, I guess from my reading of this as playing solo, I just choose one person and they just get souped the heck up. Survivors. Oh, never mind. Score 1, 2, 10. Each player nominates a different survivor. Interesting. I feel like I am struggling to understand this, and I shouldn't be. Well, let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay, never mind. I was. Oh, how does this work with one person? I guess it kind of doesn't. Should I do it against myself and just have like 2 people? Let's just do that. That sounds fun. Let's just pit 2 survivors against each other. Let's do just in a friendly competition from survivors. Let's do Ishone versus Cal. So in the race contest, we'll do Ishone with the white die and Cal with the black. Well, that is definitely going to be Ishone. And I think we'll only do the person who came in first get something, and then like second doesn't gain anything. In which case, this feels kind of broken, but I'm here for it. All right, so permanent movement to Ishone. Oh dang, this is good. And then debate contest. Oh, Ishone is just coming in huge here. Okay, well, that is going to be breaking rates in a skull resource. Not amazing, but hey, that's still pretty cool. Basic skull, we'll add that. So Shone's won 2 for 3, and then the fight contest, Shone wins again. Gain a weapon proficiency level. That's irrelevant for us right now, anyways, because they don't have a specialty. So you know what? That wasn't too broken. That could have been broken, but that wasn't. There we go. Cool. So I don't think we have any milestones, but we'll take a quick look here. It's balls, milestones. Yeah, I think we're all squared away there. So let us see about innovating, because I do believe we've got a whole bunch of endeavors. So yeah, let's innovate first. So spending endeavor going down to 6, and then we need to spend a bone, organ, and hide. You know what? Let's go ahead and we might not have an organ to be able to innovate, actually. Oh, that would be kind of poopy. Let's see. Screaming antelope. Ah, there's a bladder. Let's just use that. And then hide. Okay, and so innovate, away we go. Alright, these are the ones we don't have yet, so let's shuffle this up. Oh, if I do recall correctly, yes, I almost forgot. Got Symposium last time, which looks pretty freaking sweet. double check and see what that does. Symposium. When a survivor innovates, draw 2 additional innovation cards to choose from. So we get to draw 4, which is pretty bonkers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our options are scarification, initiation, suffer blinded. That's not amazing. Gain tough fighting art, suffer destroyed genitals, gambler scar, you lose some toes. Okay, well, I mean, gain 1 courage is something. Maybe that leads to better things, but that really doesn't feel appealing to me. Bad. Survival limit +1. Nightmares. You cannot endeavor skip summit phase. You may remove one of the following. Oh, that's cool. A way to get rid of injuries. I do like that. You can add that into that more likely pile. Pictograph. At the start of the survivor's act, they may decide to skip their act and run away. Not gonna lie, that's kind of tempting to try and save some survivors. Hopefully, not run the risk of choosing favorites again. But having a means to save some decent survivors from like what's clearly going to be a loss is really, really tempting. So we'll put that up there too. Face painting. Endeavor, battle paint, or Founder's Eye. Okay, cool. I feel like that's a little less useful for us right now. Ooh, so beds to possibly get rid of severe injuries, or pictograph to save survivors from dying. Well, I feel like I can persevere through some injuries, but if I lose more survivors as we get kitted out, I feel like that's the greater loss. So I think I'm gonna choose pictograph. That sounds good to me. Okay, pictograph consequences to the innovation deck. Let's do it. Okay, pictograph consequence. Memento mori. Looks like it's just the one. Bed makes more survivors. Oh, bed changes the Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it changes the innovation table or the innovation event, doesn't it? Or not innovation, sorry, the romance one. I think, yeah, just with my luck so far with survivors, I'm gonna keep this choice for now, and hopefully bed will come back in because it was a close choice. Let's see what I'm gonna take one look at that actually. Let's see, because I respect your opinion and I am new at this game. Intimacy. Which page are you on? Intimacy 133. There we go. Oh, dang. I see what you mean. +1 permanent strength. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and go with bed. Pictograph, hope to see you soon. But yes, bed is the way. Yeah, that's way better than what's listed on the card, in my opinion. Although this is useful too. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, well, yeah, thank you very much for that recommendation. That's a really good call. +1 strength. Okay, cool. And so, hobble consequence. So you guys can go there. Memento mori can go back in the pile, and hobble consequence. Oh no, not hobble. What am I looking for here? Oh no, yeah, that's just the capstone. So there's no consequences from that. So we'll just stick memento mori back. Put that back there. Coo, 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 coo. sweet. And then you go there. And you go there. Awesome. Well, develop. Now, this is the question. What do I want to do here? Yeah, the twins are twins, Basil. I managed to get a lot of twins, and I think the amount of twins I've gotten has really influenced my population looking okay, considering how many survivors I've lost. So, while I've had terrible luck in some ways, I've had some really good luck in other ways. Okay, so I am tempted to scrap Savage because I've gotten very little scrap from the random resources, and having the weapon crafter makes me want to more. Yeah, so stick that aside there. Skinnery. Oh, leather worker. So I want to do the leather worker, but I don't know if I have an organ to spare. Oh, I've got the question mark. That's perfect. I can use that. So I think first things first, let's go ahead. Oh, 3 hide. How many hide do I have? Because making more of the Screaming Antelope kit and getting a full set bonus with that might take precedence this turn, because I think I could do it. I just need to take a look at. I think Shone had the Screaming here. Let's see. No, Shone does not have the Screaming gear. That must have been Cal. Okay, so Cal has Screaming skirt, leg warmers. It needs the chest, gloves, and hat. So 3 pieces of armor. Can I do that this turn? Oh, it needs a scrap, funny enough. Let's see. Bone and pelts. Do I have any scrap? Oh, I do have 1 scrap. Okay, yeah. So not gonna make the leather crafter this turn. But sometime soon will be the plan. We're gonna go ahead and make a whole bunch of screaming stuff instead, which is quite exciting. Let's see. Is there anything else I can make here? Scrap, perfect. I think let's go ahead and do the scrap scavenge first. In which case, let's nominate. Who shall we nominate? Let's nominate Rock. Getting a 2. Spend a survival or die. Well, you know what? This person is an old person who is just taking up weight. They are. Sorry, Rock. You are going to die. Sorry, buddy. Cause of death. Scrap. Salvaging. And dead. None of those. Well, that's too bad. And so we do spend the endeavor from that. That's all right. Do we want to do that again? Because 1 to 5 spend a survival or die. That's pretty brutes. But that person, they could have lived. Let's see about. Let's do it one more time. We'll do Shalon for this. 7. What do we get on a 7? Broken Lantern, basic resource. Let's do it. Broken Lantern up to 2. And that was down to 4. Nice. We might come back to that, but we might just leave it as is. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? I'm also kind of curious about what's the other thing that we could build? Barber Surgeon. 3 organs and 1 hide. We do not have the organs to do that, so not too concerning. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick out. Let's do the rest of the Screaming kit first, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's do gear. Stone circle. There you go. And Screaming horns. Let's build you up. Broken lantern and spiral horns. Fantastic. We've got Screaming horns. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. screaming stuff. I'll be right at the end. Nice. There we go. The Screaming Horns. What do you do? To armor, scream, non-death insane survivors gain +1 movement until the end of round. All other non-death survivors gain +1 insanity. Cool. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet to me. I like that. Okay, so that is Screaming Horns, and then Screaming Coat. Let's build you as well. Pelt and Monster Bone. Yep, that sounds great. Let's craft you up. And Screaming Coat. What it be, what it do? Let's get that in focus. Slam. Spend your movement to full move forward in a straight line. If you move 4+ spaces and stop adjacent to a monster, it suffers knockback fun. Knockback 1, also fun. And -1 toughness until the end of the round. Interesting. I feel like a little bit more situationally useful, but definitely still pretty neat. And then Screaming Bracers. Monster Hide and Pelt, done deal. I feel like the hands don't often seem to have as many useful things, but let's see. Screaming Bracers. Oh, it does have something fun. Screaming Bracers. When you activate terrain, you may add +2 to your roll results. That's pretty cool. Sweet. Well, that is fantastic. So we have a full set of Screaming Armor. Very fun. Very exciting. Okay, I'm just gonna take a look at the weapon crafter stuff quick too. Would love to make a Zanbato. Looks so sick. Big two-handed sword. I don't know if I can make it yet. Spear. Pretty happy with the spears we have currently. Scrap sword. Hit 4 strength versus attack. Deadly with different things. 5+ to hits. I feel like that looks pretty good. Scrap dagger. Counterweight axe we have and are quite happy with. Skullcap hammer. Perfect hits. Okay, I feel like it's kind of like a tanky weapon almost. Whistling mace. 3 attack, 6+ and 3 strength. Yeah, you're a fan of the scrap sword. Reveal the next AI cards. Place it on top or bottom of the AI deck. Oh wow, that's pretty cool, but also rare. It's just a perfect hits. Results are 1. You hit yourself. Still hit yourself. Okay, well, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna put his Envato aside just in case I can't make it. But then also Whistling Mace and the Scrap Sword, and just do a little side by side of them. Because I do really want to have like a more tanky character. Which is just something I don't have the kit for yet. Like I really want a shield and some sort of one arm weapon that isn't just a like bone axe, which is I think the best. Or I guess I've got a Lion Beast Qatar too, which would be pretty decent. So maybe I should save up for shield. But let's take a little look see here. So scrap sword, 2 speed, 5+ hit, 3 strength. Yeah, that is sweet. Dang, that's awesome, especially hitting on 5s. Zanbato, super slow, devastating 1 whenever you wound, inflict an additional wound. Dang, that's also really cool. 6 to hit and 6 strength, pretty wild. Yeah, so those are all pretty cool. Those are all very cool. What about making them? Let's see. Scrap sword requires heat. I do believe we have heat. I'm just gonna double check though. Language, heat. Yes. Okay, so we do 2 bone and a scrap versus perfect bone, 3 scrap, 1 hide, or 2 bone and 1 organ. We might not be able to make any of these actually. Resources, basic. So we got 1 scrap. And how many bones? We do have 3 bones and a scrap. So I think you might be spot on there, good sir. The scrap sword, I think it might be. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna see if I can spend another thingamajig to scrap savage one more time. 9. Broken lantern. Sweet. I think we might be able to make 2 weapons here then. Super exciting. Once again, we're leaving the Zonbato out for now because I think we're kind of good on 2-handed weapons for now. And I like the idea of, okay, so 2 bones. So 4 bones total is what we'd need if you want to make a whistling mace and a scrap sword. Okay, so skull would work. Flat tooth would work. Oh, don't even need to. Nice. I think it did. Let's take a look-see here. Where did it get to? Yeah, gains deadly as long as you have the matching affinities. Is that the correct term? I think affinities, something like that. Affinities. There we go. So yeah, deadly, which would be awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make them both. Because I do believe we should be able to. Because we got the 4 bones, and then is it 2 scrap? Actually, just the 1 scrap and an organ. Do we have another organ? Perfect organ, which don't really want to spend. But do have the mystery one. So yeah, let's go ahead and make all of these because this could be a fun build with blood paint too. Because I got blood paint and haven't had the opportunity to really put it to work. Okay, let's do it. Gear. Weapon crafter. Where'd you get to? Okay, scrap sword first. Let's keep the large flat tooth for now and go with a shank bone. Nice, so we got that built, so that's very cool. And let's see about the whistling mace. Shank bone. There we go. Done deal. Fantastic. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Let's check the timeline. Was there anything I was supposed to read here on the timeline? Oh, bugger. Yeah, there is some some things to do indeed. I am so sick of Bone Witch. I guess technically this, I don't know if this was supposed to be earlier or not, but we'll do it now anyways. Bone Witch has come back every single time, and I got it twice. And yeah, it's just been, you can see it's come back again later too. So many Bone Witches. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Or I guess technically Regal visit first. Regal visit 161. Nice. Yeah, stoked on those weapons. I feel like the gear's coming together. The gear's coming together. Regal visit. Oh, this is a first. This is new to me. Cool. This is the hand. Oh dang, yeah, that art is bonkers. Try to get that glare down. Okay, Regal visit. The hand strides into the settlement. The survivors' thoughts vanish as they fall to their knees, struck dumb by its glory, by its glorious, incomprehensible presence. Add the hand to the Nemesis encounter list. Add Nemesis encounter hand level 1 to the timeline 2 years from now. The hand begins inspection. Okay, nice. The hand is already added to the list, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, well, let's see. Inspection, roll a d10. Let's do it. I feel like this will be an important roll. 7, that can't be too bad, right? Right. The hand rampages through the settlement. Lose any resources in settlement storage and suffer -1 population. Challenge. The hand to avoid this loss. Guidepost. I don't know if I don't think we have guideposts, but I'm gonna take a look. No, no guidepost. Not gonna lie. I don't. Let's re-challenge first, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. The hand accepts a challenge. Add special showdown, the hand level 1 to the timeline this year. After the showdown, heal the returning survivors. Then resume this year's settlement phase at the update discount. Do not draw endeavors. So regardless, gonna be fighting him in 2 turns. Oh, I feel like we don't have a ton of resources. We just spent a whole bunch of them making stuff. I think I'm going to take the lose a person, lose all the resources, and yeah, I think that's gonna be the play for now. Okay, yeah, so we'll lose any resources in the settlement and lose 1 population. Population goes down to 24, and storage. Losing the perfect organs kind of stinks, but that's okay. Yeah, I have very little resources left, so you know what? Yeah, way better than losing 4 people. I definitely agree. And yeah, I think I had a total of 5 resources left. To be fair, 3 of them were perfect resources. But I mean, like, I think that's the lesser of 2 evils, shall we say, rather than losing 4 more survivors in a fight that I'll probably lose. I'm 0 for I fought I think 3 nemesis fights now. Lost them like the butcher. It was close. If I knew the fight beforehand and had like prepped bandages and stuff, if I had bandages, I think I could have won. Or if my dice rolls just went a little bit different. The Kingsman, freaking brutal. I just couldn't. First one, no chance in heck. Second one, I thought I might have a chance, and I was not prepared. Okay, and then Bone Wedge. Bone Wedge. What page are you? Bone Wedge. Okay. This person just keeps coming back, and I really, really hope this time they stay going for good. So the exile comes back once again. They've just been haunting us. Settlement is worried at the sound of her wailing chants. Everyone feared what mystery kept her alive in the darkness all these years. Some could not resist asking. All non-death returning survivors gain 3 insanity, so that is all of the returning folks. Them being going up to 7 insanity. Cal going up to 8. Pattern up to 3, officially insane. And then up to 5. Okay, the most insane returning survivor. We only have 1 most insane, which is nice. I do believe it was Cal at 8. Yeah. Is inexorably drawn to the Bone Wedge and must endeavor at the Witch Camp. Otherwise, during the settlement phase, any survivor may endeavor at the witch Camp if they choose. Okay, well, we're going to spend an endeavor and preach for the love of God. Just not a 1 or a 2. Oh, not again. Every single time. Oh, sorry there, Mike. Just saw the comment. What year are we on? I think this is year 11 now that we're going to be going into for we're on year 11 now. Oh, I'm so tempted to just, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, oh, I would have to spend it all anyways. The wounds. Okay. So Bone Witch never forgave the exile. She just keeps finding someone else to hate. Oh, that comment's just hidden just slightly by a little heart. When are your streams? So I stream every second Wednesday at 7 p.m. PST or PDT now, I suppose. Bi-weekly, just because me and the other boys get together and play Aeon Trespass. That one we decided to just post to YouTube instead of doing it as a stream. Just a little easier with scheduling and getting together and such. But yes, the solo Kingdom Death streams are every second Wednesday at 7 p.m. PDT. Okay, and so yeah, dang. So I got to spend the last three endeavors to save Cal's life, which I mean, heck yeah, I gotta save Cal. And Bone Witch is coming back again in 3 Lanterneers. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna have back-to-back Bone Witch action once again on Lanterneer 13 and 14. Ugh. Yeah. Curse you, Bone Witch. I hate you so much. To be fair though, we'll see how the fight against the hand goes. One of the longtime follower or watchers was saying that like might be in a downward spiral where I just haven't been able to build up my survivors at all, and might just be to the point where like restarting with the more knowledge I have of the game makes sense. But we'll see. I feel good after that fight. I feel like I got a bunch of more gear now and such too, so I feel good. I feel good. And we've got a few more years to try and get kitted out too. I'm probably gonna fight the antelope again, because I don't think I could do the level 2 lion without any attribute increases, which I just don't really have. Might look into the Flower Knight again because that fight was really fun. I don't know if there's any gear that'll be worthwhile to go back to, but I'll take a look there too and see. And again, there's the Phoenix, but I got to get painted. It's not painted yet, and I'm also busy painting up the Crimson Crocodile for the Gambler's Chest painting contest going on. And so I, with other just normal life things going on, I don't think I'd have the time to get to the painting table, but we'll see. I think next time will probably be Antelope again, but maybe Flower Knight. Yeah, maybe Flower Knight too. We shall see. Put that away, but yes, thank you so much for joining the stream. And yeah, so once again, every second Wednesday, it's just me doing the little solo show with these hands on this table. And then yeah, the ATOs the other weeks with the boys, and you can actually see our faces. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and for the advice of items and innovations too, because I was really stoked on the choice I had, and yeah, that bed is where it's at for sure. Um, yeah, cascading failures. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Because one of the biggest things for me in games is having fun, and obviously Kingdom Death is can get quite punishing. And so I think if it makes the most sense to start, we'll see how the hand goes and go from there and make a judgment call. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. And for everyone else too, ta-ta for now, and have a wonderful night as well. Bye.